Sven. I'm in the trend booth now with James Barry, still at the Milwaukee Woodworking Show. And James, you are the sharpening guru, I think, right?
Allegedly, yes, I think so.
And everybody's going to say, can you sharpen George's wit? Because that's their biggest problem with my humor.
I don't think my product's that good, personally, but that's the way it goes.
One of the things woodworkers run into a lot is router bits get dull, and you have a solution for that.
I do. We have a product here which is a credit card's diamond stone, which is double-sided with a fine and coarse cut. One of my philosophies is that try and make sharpening as easy as possible, and just really try and get as many products double-sided with a fine and coarse cut, and that should be sufficient. The fine side is ideal for carbide. The coarse side is ideal for high-speed steel. So instead of sending router bits away or throwing them away, you can maintain them very easily. So what I try and get people to do is put this on the side of a workbench, like so, and I apply some of this lapping fluid. I don't use water on any of these diamond products so that we're not going to get any problems of rusting or build-up of residue. So we purely come in here from the flat side, count on one side, turn it over, count on the other side. That's how quickly it cuts the carbide, and you've just sharpened your router bit.
I think one of the things that's really important for people to understand there is you never mess with the profile. You always just work on the flat side, and that really does make it pretty simple to dress those edges.
Yeah, dead right. You're purely working on a flat side here. If you do touch that profile, you're going to change the shape. Similarly, when you're working with some of these products, if you want to sharpen things like spindle blades, spindle knives, again, we can purely be working on a precision stone on the flat side, and I'm afraid to say it's dangerously easy. Sharpening can be very straightforward and very simple. Easy that way around.
Now, Forstner bits are problematic. They're funky looking. And it looks like it would be pretty tough for the average schmo to sharpen one of those, but you have a problem solver?
I do, and I need my glasses for this one. So this is a small little 3-inch mini tapered file, flat and half round. And with these Forstner bits, you can see we have flat side of the teeth here. So we're coming in here purely on the flat, and we're just taking, that is enough on each tooth. Here. Here. So you can do all your teeth nice and easily there. Then we're coming in again, going back to working on the flat in there. All very straightforward. And again, just nice and light, a couple of strokes. Turn it round, and again, take a couple of strokes.
And always the same thing to both flutes.
Correct.
So we keep the cutter balanced, just like on the router.
And if you just need to remove the bow, then you're just resting it on the top and wiping it across. One thing I will mention is, you know, to show people doing it this way round, they go, well, that's not really doing too much. I'm just going to show you with this, it's exactly the same grade, a slightly bigger tapered file, which is a huge, much more versatile unit. If I put a little bit of the fluid on there, and all I'm going to do is put a piece of carbide on there to give you an idea of the power of cut.
What's all that black stuff on there?
That's carbide, which is really strong, but
stroke.
not compared to diamond. So that's why similarly, something like this, believe it or not, you can actually touch up a saw blade in situ.
So it's important for people to understand that all of the sharpening stones that are out there, diamond is the only one that'll touch a carbide edge, right?
Correct, correct. Diamond eats carbide. But the most important thing to me is that there are two types of diamond used within diamond products. There's a polycrystalline diamond and a monocrystalline diamond. It's the same as most things in life. You get what you pay for. There's a big variation on price. A polycrystalline diamond, when you go over it, will shatter off a new face each time, whereas a monocrystalline will stay as a whole. So obviously the monocrystalline side with diamond product is the one which I would suggest is slightly more efficient with carbides.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for your time, James. The show looks good.
Thanks, George.
Thanks a lot.